Moby, and we're here in Austin for South by Southwest. And as you can see, the weather is terrible, and it's an incredibly depressing place to be because it's cold and rainy, and everyone here is unattractive and sober. This is maybe my third time at South by Southwest. The last time I was here was about 8 years ago, and it was considerably smaller then, but somehow, I don't know, even though the festival's gotten a lot bigger, it still sort of stays true to its original indie ethos. And it's a really easy place to get people to come to, because Austin, even though it's in Texas, Austin's a really progressive, nice place. And what's fantastic about this festival is, the weather's beautiful, and downtown Austin, it has all the hotels and all the venues right next to each other. And so you can just sort of you stumble out of your hotel and you go from venue to venue to venue to venue. And it's very, you don't need to drive, and it's all very local, so people can get really drunk and then stumble back to the hotel and have compromised sex with other indie rockers. I'm actually here for 6 days because South by Southwest now is a film festival, and I started this website called mobygratis.com where I give free music away to indie filmmakers and film students. So right now there are about 70 pieces of music up there that I made, so any filmmaker or indie film student can go on there and just download music for free. I guess, so Tuesday night I DJ'd a friend of mine's party here, and it was sort of like a very small dance party for local Austinites, and it was really fun, and stayed up too late and had too much to drink. And then the next night I DJ'd an REM party, and that night I was actually sensible and went home by 3. But then last night, I had this remarkable experience where there was a Lou Reed tribute, and a lot of bands did Lou Reed cover songs, like Sonic Youth did a couple Lou Reed cover songs, and My Morning Jacket. And then at the very end, I came out with Lou, and we did Walk on the Wild Side without having rehearsed it. And it started out very quiet and really pretty, and then it just got louder and louder, and it ended up this sort of punk rock maelstrom. And at the end, Lou threw up his hands in the air and he said, "I invented punk rock." Yeah, so that was early evening. And then at around 2 o'clock, I DJ'd at this huge party with MGMT and Justice. And that was fun, but it went I think I got back here to the hotel at 7. So I'm feeling very slow today. I'm putting out a record, I think on March 31st. It's coming out April 1st in the States, which I've realized now is the single worst day of the year to release a record, because the moment you tell someone you're putting out a record on April 1st, they just don't believe you. But it's coming out March 31st in the UK. It's called Last Night, and it's a dance record, a very eclectic dance record. And the idea behind the record was to somehow take an 8-hour night out in my neighborhood in the Lower East Side in Manhattan and condense it into 65 minutes on a CD. So it starts out very sort of innocent and naive, and it gets a little bit darker and a little bit heavier, but then by the end it's very quiet and bucolic, and that's supposed to represent stumbling home at 7 o'clock in the morning when the sun's coming up.